Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Ponce Inlet, Florida, just a little over 10 miles south of Daytona Beach and about 64 miles north of Orlando, Florida, visiting the recently reopened Marine Science Center. This center, which is near the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse as well as the beach, underwent a 9-month renovation project with new exhibits, new buildings, and a new working coral lab with research opportunities for high school and college students, along with other updates. Although there is a focus on education and research within the facility does also serve as a rehabilitation center for sick and injured sea turtles, freshwater turtles, and land tortoises. And we are here to check it all out, or as much as we possibly can. And we have so much to look at starting right here on the outside. And as we approach the center, let's talk discounts as we normally do. Veterans, and just the veterans, not the entire party visiting with the veteran, they do receive a $1 discount admission. Seniors and youth ages 3 to 12 enjoy lesser rates. Currently, as of August 2025, a regular adult admission is just $8, and the website link will be in the description if there are any changes to admission prices. Now, as we enter the actual building and start to look around, you'll see why I believe that the prices for admission feel like an incredible value, because even though we're inside now, there is still more on the outside for us to look at, which we will get to. First, let's see the fish and reptiles here within the building. And even before that, let's check the schedule, because you don't want to, I'm pretty sure, I know we don't want to, miss any of the activities, which is why we're going to go ahead and head to the touch pool so we can secure our spot for the touch pool feeding. Within the touch pool, there are fish, beautiful fish, and stingrays, even a baby stingray. The feeding has not started just yet. We are here a little early so we can make sure we have a good spot. So while we're waiting, we can pet the stingrays, which is nice. Something you can usually do at centers and at zoos. But have you ever fed a stingray? I have not. I remember it being offered as an add-on at some places, but this is actually included in the admission price, so I'm going to go ahead and try it for the very first time. Actually, my son and I are both going to do it. My daughter's I'm not even going to touch the fish, so no, she's not going to try it. And my son and I were trying to follow the instructions. We're supposed to hold the fish between our fingers and keep our hand flat, and that sounds easy, but when the water is a bit on the cold side and then there's a stingray smacking up against your hand, it's hard to focus and pull together the courage to lower your hand that far in the water, because your hand has to be low enough for their mouth, which is on the underside of their body, to be able to scoop up the food. Unfortunately, we were both unsuccessful with our feeding attempts. Luckily, though, there is another feeding come up here shortly, the Seahorse Feeding, which is much easier. All we have to do is listen, learn, and watch while the professionals do the feeding. Now that everyone has been fed, hopefully, not sure about the stingrays, I imagine our attempts were just snacks and lunch and dinner are handled by the professionals. We can take a break now, and just walk around and see the different exhibits. This one, the John Chris Artificial Reef exhibit, looks like it is still on the way. So if you all visit after this one is completed, you'll have to tell us about it. What I do know as of now about this exhibit is that there is a ship that was dropped in the ocean to serve as an artificial reef. And this exhibit will illustrate the benefits of artificial reefs and tell the history of that ship. Sounds highly interesting. This is our first look at reptiles within the Freshwater Communities exhibit. We're learning about the different species of turtles and then trying to put that knowledge to work by identifying who is who. And I'm pretty sure this is where the care and rehabilitation takes place. There are no patients currently here, but we can check out the profiles of past patients. Please stay tuned for more turtles, but for now, let's talk about the offshore reefs and the lionfish. As you most likely already know, as beautiful and captivating as these creatures are, the lionfish, they are not supposed to be here. They are not welcome at all. Lionfish are native to the South Pacific and Indian Oceans, so they are considered invasive species. They have appetites, very large appetites, so they consume large amounts of smaller fish, which disrupts the natural balance and food chain. And in these waters, they have no natural predators. Of course, there's a way to help, and it's pretty simple too. Eat lionfish. Calls to action aren't normally that easy. To be honest though, I haven't seen it on any menu, so maybe it's harder than what I imagined. At least not where I've been, I haven't seen it on any menus. If you tried it before, you'll have to let us know in the comments. So past the gift shop where you can find, shop, and browse for a variety of items related to marine life, all types of animals in Ponce Inlet, and past the art that's here, in the art that's yet to come, there is an education encounters room. Some daily programs are held here. There are some non-releasable animals that are located within here. Their injuries will not allow them to survive in the wild. And the windscope is here, displaying a large variety of specimens. We've seen a lot already, and we haven't even been to the outside exhibit, but we are heading that way now and going to the Turtle Terrace. There are sea turtles that are in the process of being rehabilitated here. Speaking of rehabilitation, there is the Seabird Rehabilitation Sanctuary also within this center, and that's where you'll find birds like brown pelicans. Actually, I recently saw on Instagram, on the Marine Science Center Instagram page, where a group of brown pelicans were rehabilitated and released. Also, there are bald eagles here. There is even another exhibit of birds, the Raptor Education and Conservation exhibit. And then you can see the lighthouse, Ponce Inlet Lighthouse, from here in the background, which is cool. I did find out while talking to the staff concerning the birds that these birds are permanent residents. So within the Raptor Education and Conservation exhibit, this is where you'll find hawks, owls, different birds of prey, and these animals are non-releasable due to partial blindness, brain injuries, other conditions such as that. This touchscreen shows different bird watching areas, and a lot of these places we have been to, and so have you if you've been getting off the couch with us this past year. So thank you so much for joining us for those past adventures, as well as joining us for this one too, of course. Smyrna Dunes, Lighthouse Point Park, all those places look familiar, and this is like a to-do list as well, because there's still places here that we've yet to check out, and we still have one last place to check out here at the Marine Science Center, and that is the Nature Trail and Observation Tower. Now, I just mentioned this on Lighthouse Point Park, but when we visited there, which is a county park here in Ponce Inlet, which offers a beach as well as a dog-friendly beach, we tried to walk this very nature trail. There's an entrance within Lighthouse Point Park too, and it was flooded, so we did not make it to the observation tower. But this is a dry, paved, and wooden path, easy access to the observation tower. So let's go take in some of these views finally. And from here, from the observation tower, we can see the Lighthouse Point Park that I was talking about, that we just recently visited in one of our past videos, as well as a lot of greenery and all other nature. No wildlife yet so far though. From the observation tower, seeing bald eagles, osprey, falcons, and turtles is common. Nothing like that so far today, which is quite fine since we've already seen bald eagles, pelicans, turtles, sea turtles, and more birds and reptiles at the Marine Science Center. So our day is complete. What did you think of our day here at the Marine Science Center? Are you planning a visit? Have you recently visited since they have reopened? And have you visited already in the past? Maybe you'll have something to compare and contrast with your latest visit. If you are planning a visit to the Marine Science Center or to the Ponce Inlet area and you found this video helpful with your planning, please hit the thumbs up button and let us know. We have been trying to get back to the center every weekend since it reopened, so we're excited to finally have made it. I think it's a great value for all that there is to see, and it's exciting that there's even more exhibits and more art on the way too. On the way, we also have more adventures coming from this area, Ponce Inlet, as well as Daytona Beach, because each and every Saturday we are off our couch for a new adventure. So if you yet to subscribe please. Keep getting off the couch with us. Also join us too for our monthly newsletter. Each month we provide travel tips, travel freebies, travel inspiration to hopefully help you when you find yourself off the couch. The sign up link is right here on YouTube under post, also in the description, and on our website at offourcouch.com. As always, thank you for joining us here in Ponce Inlet at the Marine Science Center. Thanks so much for getting off the couch with us, and thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, feedback. All of you join us off the couch week after week is what makes these adventures possible. So thank you again. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.